I fucking called it. I knew it was gonna happen. Now, you guys don't know that I called it, but I'm telling you, I called it. Rest in peace to MGK. He's fucking dead now. He's done. I know you guys have probably heard the news, but I'm gonna fill you in really quickly. About a week ago, MGK decided to release a diss track on Eminem. And I said it myself that Eminem is going to drop a diss track on MGK and is going to fucking bury him. Now, that's not what I actually ended up calling. I ended up calling something else. A lot of people started coming to the conclusion that Eminem wasn't going to release a diss track on MGK, that he wasn't going to waste his time on him. Eminem came out on an interview and said that he doesn't necessarily want to diss MGK right now because he doesn't want to help his career. He doesn't want to elevate him any more than he already is. So a lot of people naturally assumed that Eminem wasn't going to respond to MGK and was just going to simply allow him to have a spotlight. Me and my girlfriend were having this conversation. I was telling her, I seriously think that Eminem has his diss track ready to drop on MGK, but he is just trying to trick us into thinking he's not going to drop it. I told my girlfriend yesterday that he's probably trying to make it seem as if he's not working on the diss track, but he's probably gonna drop it today or tomorrow. I ended up saying that yesterday, and the same day that I said that, Eminem dropped Killshot. And I'm not saying this because I'm a stan of Eminem or anything like that, but I'm just gonna be quite honest, Eminem fucking bodied him. Now, I'm trying to remain as unbiased as possible. I'm gonna admit it, Rap Devil was pretty fucking good, but I think a lot of us could definitely see that Eminem was probably going to drop something way better. And that is exactly what ended up happening. Eminem released Killshot, and lyrically it is just fucking insane, and it is ramming MGK into the ground. You can tell that Eminem showed no mercy. He was going for MGK's neck. In fact, he actually hinted at that by going out in a live stream on Instagram playing Pac-Man. And in case you guys didn't know, MGK had a Pac-Man tattoo around his neck, which is kind of Eminem hinting at the fact that he was coming for MGK's neck. I just didn't fall for what Eminem was saying on the interview, saying that he wasn't going to go after MGK just yet. I didn't fall for it. I knew Eminem was still going to come after him because MGK just simply went too far. There's no way Eminem would have let this slip. And also, a lot of people started saying that MGK took the crown and that he beat Eminem because Eminem isn't going to respond. Do you seriously think that Eminem is going to allow that to happen? If Eminem was the GOAT, which he is, he's obviously going to defend his title. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to respond to absolutely everybody who disses him because then he'd just be there all day. But this specific situation, while MGK wasn't that important, it's not exactly something that he could have just ignored. I want to go over some of the lines that I thought were just brutal. Some of my favorite lines from the song. I want to show them up on screen and I want to read them out to you and tell you guys why I think that some of these lines are just so fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure we all knew that if Eminem was going to respond, it was going to be brutal, but Jesus, this really took the internet by storm. Currently, right now, it's not even up for 24 hours and it has over 30 million views. The first line that really stood out to me, and when I heard this for the first time, I just had the biggest grin on my face. I was like, holy shit. He's going in. He's not wasting any time. In the first verse, he says, stand, son. Listen, man, dad isn't mad. But how you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? Jesus, that is like... Oh, that is... Shit! That really got me. That was the first line that really stood out to me. I mean, there was the Rihanna line where he was saying, Rihanna hit me in the text. She said that I left a hickey on her neck and all that sort of stuff. But that one just stood out to me. How can you name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? In MGK's Rap Devil song, he had a line where he said that Eminem was the GOAT, but he's the gunner and he's got him in the scope. Eminem ended up replying to that saying, quote, say you got me in the scope, but you grazed me. Which is honestly true because MGK came very, very close to actually hurting Eminem and doing something to his title, but close but no cigar. He ended up just grazing him. MGK was also referencing to the fact that Eminem is getting old, which to me isn't really a valid argument and honestly just reminds me of Rice Gum making fun of Onision. But Eminem replied to that saying, with your corny lines, Slim, you're old, ooh, Kelly, ooh, but I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. By 29, I had 3 albums that had blue, which is honestly just facts. MGK cannot compare to Eminem and his catalog of incredible albums that he's had. The albums that Eminem is referring to right here are the Slim Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, and the Eminem Show, which are considered his greatest albums of all time. In my opinion, they're some of the greatest albums in hip-hop history. Another line that I thought was pretty funny is when Eminem said, yo, Slim, your last 4 albums suck, go back to recovery. Oh shoot, that was 3 albums ago. So MGK kind of fucked up on that. He didn't realize how many albums ago recovery actually was, which I just thought was fucking hilarious that Eminem decided to to call him out on that. It's such a petty, small little detail that nobody should really give a shit about, but Eminem just decided to release that anyway. One of the most hard-hitting lines throughout this entire song is when Eminem said, "Younger me, no, you're a whack me. It's funny but so true. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you." That is just Eminem saying that it doesn't matter how old he is, he will always be better than MGK, even if MGK is at his peak. I don't want to stretch this section out too long, but let's look at the last lyric that I personally feel was probably the most impactful lyric out of the entire song, and it just completely destroyed MGK. This was the nail in the coffin. This isn't the last lyric to the song, but it is the last lyric that I'm gonna be checking out in this video, and Eminem says, "It's your moment, this is it, as big as you're gonna get, so enjoy it. Had to give you a career to destroy it." Ooh, shit, that is fire. That is insane. That is ruthless. Eminem just didn't leave any room for mercy whatsoever. He just completely went in on it. I will definitely recommend you guys check out the song. I'm sure you already have if you're watching this video, but if you haven't, then you need to go check it out like right now. Literally just type Eminem in the search bar and you'll find it. This shit is getting so much attention, and honestly, I don't know if MGK is going to respond. I personally think he will, just for the simple fact that it brings him a lot more attention and it will help his career out. But in terms of being able to top this, I don't see that happening. MGK just simply doesn't have the lyrical ability to actually be able to come back from this. And even if somehow MGK manages to respond with something of really good substance, something that is actually comparable to this, you know Eminem is going to drop another track that is going to top this, and that will put him in the ground for good. But honestly, I don't really see that happening. Even if MGK responded with another diss track, I feel like Eminem would just ignore him, because Eminem has said everything he needs to say. He doesn't need to go into any more detail. This is it. MGK is fucking done. By no means is MGK's career ruined, because he's gonna get so much attention from this, but he definitely lost. He took a big fat L for this. It was totally predictable, even with all the hype that this song was going to have. Even with the high expectation that Eminem had, he still delivered, and he still completely buried him. I mean, I just knew it was going to happen, and I knew that Eminem wasn't going to disappoint, because this is a battle rapper we're talking about. Eminem is not only the greatest rapper of all time, but he's a battle rapper. That's where he started off with his career. He was dissing other people, and he was going out into rap battles and standing his own. This is what he does best. He takes names. I mean, have you heard the diss on Ja Rule? Have you heard the diss on Benzino? Have you heard the diss on Mariah Carey? This is what Eminem does. This is what he's best at. So, but to sum it up, who do I think took the dub? Eminem. Easily. That's pretty much all I had to say on that topic. Other than that, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date with my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.